Okay, you thought we were done talking about Barbie? Nah. We have so much more to talk about. The movie is still raking in some serious money. On Monday, Barbie made an additional $26 million. That is the best ever Monday earnings for Warner Brothers. The phenomenal success of Barbie has many fans now wondering, will there be a sequel? Do you know who has that answer? The CEO of Mattel. Variety chief correspondent Elizabeth Wagmeister interviewed the Mattel boss, and she's here to talk about that and so much more. We know that the director has said, I need a break.
Yes.
It doesn't mean Mattel doesn't want a sequel. So what did they say?
Mattel absolutely wants a sequel. So I want to make clear that I interviewed the CEO before Barbie came out.
Okay.
So he was a bit cautious, of course, cautiously optimistic, but he said, you know, you don't go into a movie saying there's going to be a sequel, but of course you have hopes. And he said that the Barbie world is a ripe world to create a giant universe with all of the different characters and all of her friends. So they're hopeful. Now that this movie has made more than $380 million.
That number is staggering.
It's staggering. I mean, this movie is ranking above the highest openings of all time.
And I have to imagine it had the best Monday because so many people couldn't get into theaters over the weekend.
Absolutely.
And there's so much buzz and so much, you know, camaraderie. And did you see it? Did you see it? You know, that people went.
Yes, we've been talking about Barbie for a while, you and me. And it's a rare thing, especially in this crowded landscape, that everybody is talking about it. Everybody knows about it. Of course, Oppenheimer did incredibly well this past weekend too. But now there's studies that a lot of people saw Oppenheimer because they couldn't get into Barbie.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, so this is a phenomenon. There's no other way to say it. And I am sure that down the road we will see a sequel. But as you said, the director, Greta Gerwig, she said, I'm not so sure, I don't have an idea. But again, I interviewed the CEO of Mattel, I interviewed the head of Mattel Films. They are hopeful. They would love to see it happen.
Well, the CEO seems to be somewhat of a genius in this sense because Mattel for a while did struggle, and now this is like perfect product placement, and you've got people interested in brands that they haven't been talking about. So what other projects are they looking at greenlighting?
Yeah, so the reason why I went to Mattel headquarters was for a feature in Variety. It's in our magazine. You could go to variety.com to see it. And I interviewed them about their new strategy. As you said, the company was struggling in toy sales for a while. About 5 years ago, they brought in a new CEO, and his vision was, let's have an IP-driven company turn all of these beloved toys into movies, basically the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Mattel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
So Barbie sequels, I'm sure we'll see those down the road. They also have other very popular toys like Barney, the purple dinosaur.
I know, I can't believe that this is happening.
Yes, now Daniel Kaluuya, he is going to be a producer on that. It's been explained as more surrealistic in an adult film.
Okay.
The head of Mattel Films told me, we're not making Ted, you know, referencing
Yes,
the Seth MacFarlane movie. I don't think we're actually going to see a purple dinosaur. Now, some other films that they're doing is Polly Pocket, which is going to star Lily Collins from Emily in Paris as Polly Pocket, directed by Lena Dunham. Hot Wheels.
Those are two huge names.
Two huge names. And J.J. Abrams is going to be doing a Hot Wheels franchise for them. Tom Hanks is on board for another film.
Oh, wow.
So they really have lined up A-list talent. Now that Barbie has come out of the gates with such a success, you could imagine that these films are going to be made.
And you think about just the strategy and how smart it was to get all those names on board before Barbie even came out. So now I'm sure people are very excited that they're going to start working on these projects.
Yes, and as you know, things sit in development for years and years and years. Barbie was in development for over a decade. So these things can take a while, but as you said, now that Barbie is such a huge success, Mattel really will be able to do whatever they want, at least for the second film.
Well, that's, you know, what's interesting to me too is that Mattel was struggling in their sales, but the movie theaters were also struggling. And the summer had really, we had seen the numbers just not really quite be what people wanted them to be. It seems like Barbie saved the theaters and the theaters are saving toys.
I mean, absolutely. And in a summer where you had Tom Cruise and Harrison Ford in big franchises, and both of those films fell very short of expectations, then you have Barbie. And there's no sure bet, even though everybody knows Barbie, there's a lot of opinions about Barbie, but we're seeing a trend now where kids' toys and nostalgia is really working. You have the millennials who are going to theaters with their kids. We saw Super Mario Brothers did incredibly well.
True. Yes.
So we're seeing a trend that maybe it's not the superhero sequels, maybe people are tired of those, and maybe they're tired of seeing Mission Impossible and Indiana Jones again. But Barbie, it's new even though it's old. We haven't seen it in theaters before.
No, I love this. I love it. Elizabeth Wagmeister, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it.